Hey guys, Cheyenne here with Purple Phoenix Intuitive Tarot, and yeah, I have a message here today for the collective. Sometimes these images that, like, this was a dream, okay? I dreamed about this powerful connection between two people's hands. I mean, one hand was mine, but I mean, it didn't have to be me. I didn't see myself in a mirror or anything, so I don't know who I was really. But when I connected with the hand of that figure, and they were in like silhouette form, couldn't see who they were, you know what I mean? Looked more like a dude, you know what I mean? But anyway, gonna give me a helping hand. It was like zap, man, when our hands touched. It was a really cool dream. Anyway, that image popped into my head the other day, and so I went back in here to look when I finished that drawing on 10/6/2023. Okay, so then because I was looking at, you know, like the full moons and stuff like that, and I thought, oh, I have some, you know, some drawings, you know, that it was more like solar eclipse, lunar eclipse, okay, but some drawings that I had seen. And then I would like, I'd see them in my mind's eye, and then I would draw them out on the paper, you know. Anyway, sometimes they were dreams, but I was dreaming a lot back then. I saw a lot of things back then, and so I put them into my coloring book, the visions I had. Anyway, well, so I was looking up the full moons, you know, because I do little full moon fire ceremonies down here at Lake Texoma in Oklahoma, southern Oklahoma. Anyway, and so I was looking at the full moons, and the full harvest moon this year is in October. And I was born during the full harvest moon of 1978. So the full harvest moon is very significant for me, you know. I really dig it. But anyway, and I noticed that it was October 6th, and I was like, oh man, that's so cool. It's in October this year. And I was like, wait a minute. You know, I don't know why, but I saw this image pop into my mind. And so then I was like, oh, I don't think that was a full moon picture, though. I think that was for an eclipse, you know. So now I look back on this day, October 6th is when I drew this picture, okay? The full harvest moon this year is October 6th. 2 years later, okay, the full harvest moon is going to be at 10:47 p.m. Oklahoma time, okay? And it's going to be a super moon, okay? At the time of this drawing, the power of touch, ring of fire, it was an annular solar eclipse, happened on 10/14/2023. Okay, so I don't know why, but those dates could be significant for y'all. I don't know, guys. It was just really weird for me whenever how it all connected, you know, like I saw this picture in my mind when I was looking at the full moons, and I noticed the full harvest moon was on October 6th. This image popped into my mind. I grabbed my coloring book. I come to this page. I drew it on October 6th. It just seemed really significant, okay? And I thought somebody might need to know that, okay? So, yeah. We're starting off this reading with that. A little bit of information, okay? Okay, so let's get into a reading for y'all. I'm gonna do a cross and staff. You know, though, feeling these cards. This is my tattoo tarot deck. Ooh, Judgment. Oh, holy cow, guys. Alright, for the collective. So this is going to be a collective reading. Okay, just for everybody out there, you know, the collective, the group of y'all. It's going to be a general message, not a personal one-to-one reading. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't fit. He could be a she could be a he. It's all about the energy. This isn't for a particular time, so it's a timeless reading. You could see it any time and it could resonate. I don't know. You know, just use your intuition, guys. That's the best advice I have for y'all when it comes to tarot readings. Use your intuition. And yeah, I do use a bell. Before we begin, I do need to ring the bell to cleanse the space. And I do, I do cuss a little. Okay, guys. And I use dice at the ending of the reading. I will more than likely use dice. And they can be loud as well. So when I use the bell, when I use the dice, you might want to mute, okay? Especially if you have sensitive ears, okay? So let's get into this, guys. For the collective, let's cleanse the space. I'm going to ring the bell. Warning. Okay. I'm going to cleanse my cards. Okay. Yes. All right, dear Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit, for the collective. Judgment, yes. Queen of Coins. So Queen of Coins may be getting judgment. I don't know. Six of Cups. It's like soul family. Someone you've been with for a long time, someone you've known for a long time, maybe a Queen of Cups. That could be you, that could be someone in your energy. I don't know what October 6th has to do with this. There's the Hermit. That could be you, that could be someone in your energy. That's the Virgo card. Now we got a King of Wands. Damn, we got a lot of people today, guys. That could be you, that could be someone in your energy. Okay. And we got Temperance, that Sagittarius card. Alright, Temperance is a good one to cut on. That's balance, that's harmony. Eight of Cups. Walking away. You could be walking away from something or someone. You could be, you know, trying to walk away, but you're like, man, am I going to regret this? You know, do I need to turn back around? I just heard that song, Don't Turn Around. Who sings that? Ace of Base? Yeah, I think so. Okay, for the collective, we're going to do a cross and staff spread today, okay, guys? What's going on in their current energy? Thank you. Oh, gosh. So it's an unhappy home, unhappy family. 10 of Cups reverse, 5 of Cups reverse. Let me look at something. 10 of Pentacles reverse talks about loss, financial failure, isolation. So you could be isolated from your family at this time. That's what I get from that. And then 5 of Cups reverse. Moving on, acceptance, reconciliation. So there could be like a reconciliation in a family unit. Or y'all could be reconciling some debt. You know, there could be, you could be not good right now with your financial situation, you know, and you're reconciling things. I don't know. You could be moving on from an unhappy home. We'll find out. We'll get more information about that. Okay, to me, you know, there's 3 of Cups. There could have been a third party, you know, that broke up a family unit. You're moving on. You know, you're moving on. Yeah, you don't want to defend yourself anymore. Okay. So, for the collective, what is their challenge? What's challenging them at this moment? An Emperor. So it could be someone who's very controlling. Yeah. A trickster energy, magician. They could be manipulative. The Emperor in reverse is very controlling. They're very manipulative. They're, and so as a challenge, yeah, it could be someone who's very controlling. And things are not happy in this home, at this job. It could be a job that you're moving on from. You know what I mean? You're moving away from that pain, from that heartbreak, with that job, with that family, love, business, friend, you know what I mean? 3 of Swords. Yeah, there could have been a third. Oh my gosh, there could have been a third party. And look, there's Lovers. Yeah, there's definitely a third party. It seems like it, you know, I don't quite know how the family thing, unless it was like your partner, your spouse is with someone in your family, like your cousin, your sibling, your aunt, uncle, you know, I don't know. But it's definitely going to, I mean, it's turned this family unit upside down, you know, or this job, you know, you're moving on. Okay. What's going on in their subconscious for the collective? Subconscious. Knave of Wands. So you're excited about starting something new. That's a Page of Wands. That's someone bringing a very passionate message to you. The Wands are, you know, very passionate people. My nose is so runny today. I mean, not runny, but yeah, kind of. Yeah, the Page of Wands talks about curiosity, adventure, passion. So in your subconscious, you're very passionate about something. It could be you're very passionate about this person, this Emperor. It's like y'all have got good chemistry, maybe. Yeah. Ooh, you could have some, you could be dreaming about someone. Oh, yeah, that's wish fulfillment. Oh, you know it's going to cause some conflict. Maybe with this King of Swords. The Hermit. They're all up in their head. Shit, fire, they're all up in their head. About maybe you going off and starting something new. Okay. Recent past. Whoa. The Tower. The Ten of Cups. These were all in reverse when they come out and hit my foot. My foot is, I'm up on my... Anyway, I sit weird, guys. Yeah, some kind of truth about some kind of betrayal. And this is a painful ending, guys. It's like 10 swords were in your back. That's 10 swords of deceit, of betrayal. Could have been something to do with love, with wish fulfillment, emotional fulfillment. The truth, maybe about how someone feels about you, and they are wish fulfillment. They're going to be, you know, could be the ending of what you thought was a dream come true. I'm sorry, guys. I hate that. That's hard. You know, when you've invested, like, pretty much your whole life into a relationship and then it's just going to end, you know? It's hard. Yeah, it's a recent past, though. I mean, yeah, I need to take it. I sit there thinking, man, I don't want that to be, but it looks like that is what's happening, though, because, you know, then you have the Ten of Swords here. I mean, 10 of Coins. Gosh, I get the cards' names mixed up, and I'm sorry about that, guys. I know that may confuse y'all. But yeah, and it's just showing here, 10 of Coins reverse. It is an unhappy home, and you are releasing. You're moving on. Could have been you could have been partnered up or married to an emperor who is challenged. They're very controlling when they're challenging. Could be a hermit energy. Virgo. Yeah, they're all up in their head about making you feel trapped. Maybe they're all up in their head because they know that you're getting out of being trapped. You're no longer going to be fooled by that. You're going off on your own thing. Yeah, you're going after wish fulfillment. You're going to be an action taker. Knave of Swords, somebody's bringing you truth. Could be a Leo or Strength card. You're going to have strength. Yeah, to end things. King of Cups, Ace of Cups. Whoa. Whoa. King of Cups wants to bring someone an Ace of Cups. That's good. Yeah, it's like there was an ending, though. It's like some kind of truth. It's like you got the truth about maybe some gossiping and lying and some kind of betrayal, some kind of deceit, okay? And it was it had something to do with what you thought was wish fulfillment. I mean, like emotional fulfillment, a dream come true, a dream come true, a 10 of Cups, and it could be you're receiving the truth about some kind of betrayal, but at the same time you're also receiving the truth about how someone feels about you. They could be very passionate about you. You could have dreamed about this person. You know what I mean? We saw the moon. Okay. What are they aware of consciously? What are they aware of in their consciousness? Okay. Yeah, you're closing things out with, could be a hermit energy. Look, here's King of Coins in reverse. Okay, the World. This cycle has ended. This cycle has complete. You're now aware of this. It's like you're aware that it's got to end. I mean, it's just not, things aren't changing. They're not getting any better. Yeah. Yeah, because the King of Coins in reverse, they're very much, controlling, manipulative, greedy, excuse me, egotistical type. I'm sorry, guys. But instead of having it being sniffly, it's better to just get it out. Alright, so what's going on? I have 8 of Swords. I don't like that card. That's the card where you feel trapped. You could feel trapped with this person. This person could feel trapped in this ending. Or, I don't know. Alright, for the near future, for the collective. You got Hangman, Knave of Swords, and the Devil. You're releasing the manipulation. You're letting go of this. Could be some kind of, let me cover their little body parts there. Could be some kind of manipulative relationship. There's two people down here. Okay. Can y'all see those little people? Anyway, there's 2 people down there. They're chained together. You know what I mean? A karmic relationship. You're releasing it. You're letting it go in the future. Okay, that's awesome. That is a good thing. Because those they can become dangerous, guys. It can start out as like gaslighting and stuff like that, and then end up abusive, okay, like physically. And that trigger warning, that is not something you want to be involved in, okay? Please be careful out there, okay? And yeah, let go of things like that. You know, here's the messenger of truth. I really feel like someone, it's like maybe someone was thinking about bringing you the truth, but they knew it was going to cause a tower moment. Or maybe you knew the truth and it caused a tower moment, you know? And it's like, now here you are, that this cycle is closing. You know, it's in the process of closing. And here you are in the near future, you have totally let it go. You've laid it to rest. You are no longer in that energy. You're going after wish fulfillment. Look at that, Knave of Swords, the Fool. Wow. Yeah, look. It's like there's the Fool, and then it's like you've cut things off between, you know, this person you're with and whoever they're connected to. Here's maybe the trickster energy, the Virgo, Gemini energy. Yeah, Virgo. Someone who is hanging on to you, someone who is also hanging on to a Queen of Wands. You know, a third party. A third party who might have been a spoiled little brat. Look at that. 4 Cups. Oh, geez. 5 of Coins. Yeah, they're not in good... It's totally depleted there. It's not a good energy to be in, people. Oh. 7 of Wands. You're going to have to protect yourself. Or is that how you're feeling right now? Because that's the question I was fixing to ask. How's the collective feeling about this situation? What are their feelings right now? How are they feeling about this situation? Please and thank you. Battle Wounded Soldier. Exactly what I thought. Man alive. Yeah, y'all are not... Y'all have been through the ringer. Y'all have been through it, guys. Yeah, Moon, intuition. You dream. Look at this. You dream of wish fulfillment. You dream of someone treating you like an empress. Yeah. Okay. For the collective. Someone in their environment. How are they feeling about this situation? Someone in the collective's environment. How are they feeling about this situation? Please and thank you. They see an ending. They know it's ending. Oh, sorry guys. They know it's ending. My hand is itching. Could be, oh. A marriage is going to cause some conflict. Okay, so they see this ending. They could be wanting to bring you, let you know they like you, let you know they love you. This is a Page of Cups. They could be younger than you. Okay, just say. Then you got, they want marriage. They want something long term. Could be a Taurus energy, but there's a lot of water there. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Alright. For the collective, hopes and fears. What do you want them to know about their hopes and fears? Please and thank you. Hopes and fears. Oh, yeah. You're hoping you'll have patience. 7 of Coins. That's patience. Maybe you're worried you won't be patient. Yeah, it's patience, long-term perseverance. So you're hoping that you'll be able to persevere. You're maybe hoping for something long term, you know. An abundant harvest. Look at that little heart inside that little light bulb. Something forged, you know, that's gonna solid, it's gonna last. That's what you're wanting. That's what you're hoping for. Someone who wants forever with you, you know. Someone who's not just going to toss you to the side or kick you out anytime they feel like it. You know, someone who doesn't want you to go. Okay, for the outcome, potential outcome. Thank you. I felt like some more wanted to come out. It's funny, they kind of stayed in my little sleeve of my shirt. Oh, Two of Swords. Yeah, you got a painful decision here. You got High Priestess. This was stuck in, and the Fool. They were stuck in the sleeve of my shirt. And Temperance. Wow, guys. Y'all's intuition is going to be on point, okay? You're getting a fresh start. The Fool. That's what that talks about. It talks about a fresh start. You know, innocence, freedom, beginnings. You know, here's the World. We know who you're ending something with. This King of Coins, right? Things are closing out with him. Okay, that's what you're aware of right now. And in your potential outcome, here's that fresh start. Something's got to give, you know, so something new can begin. It could be between a Pisces energy. The Fool is Aquarius energy. The High Priestess is Pisces energy. And the Temperance is Sagittarius energy. Okay? So one of those could be you. But, wow, 3 majors. You know, let me read a little bit more in depth about these. The Fool, it talks about innocence, freedom, and beginnings. The element is air. The ruling planet is Uranus. The chakra is the crown chakra. Crystal clear quartz and body part feet. Sorry. Oh my gosh. I have some quartz here. Okay, so maybe, you know, focus on that crystal. Have it near you at all times. The High Priestess talks about intuition, mystery, subconscious. You could have dreamed about this new beginning. You knew it was coming. Her element is water. Ruling planet, the moon. Crown chakra, third eye. Crystal, moonstone, and body part, brain, pineal gland. Okay. So yeah, I feel like y'all might have already dreamed about this. And during this entire time, you've had patience. That's what the Temperance talks about. It talks about patience and balance and moderation. Temperance, the element is fire. Ruling planet, Jupiter. And zodiac sign, Sagittarius. Chakra is a crown chakra. Crystal is sodalite. And body part, liver. Okay. So we got fire, water, and air. Those elements could be strong in your chart. Fire, water, air. Okay. That's your outcome. You've had patience. You saw it ahead of time. This new beginning. Freedom. My gosh, guys, that is a good outcome. I'm going to stand those up tall. Well, no, for pictures, I'll probably need to lay them down. Oops, sorry. You've had patience. You knew it was coming. You waited. You made it through the storm. You were able to heal. Heal, man. You're able to heal. There's freedom again. 9 of coins. That's a strong, independent person. It's like you made the choice to be free. Yeah, to go after something brand spanking new. 3 of Wands. You saw it ahead of time. That's what I'm saying. Y'all saw this coming. Y'all saw it coming for sure. I want to get a little bit more clarification for this. I'm going to use my little purple tarot deck. It's like a learning tarot deck. Who is that? King of Cups. Okay, you could have Pisces strong in your chart. We did see the High Priestess up there. The Hangman here. That's funny. Both of them, potential outcome near future. There could be a Pisces energy strong in here. Okay. What are these? Okay, maybe not. Are y'all wanting to clarify for me? For the collective. Clarify this message today for them. So funny using little cards. 5 of Cups, 10 of Coins in reverse. Let me clarify that. 5 of Cups, 10 of Coins reverse. Ooh. Yeah, thank you. Tower could be still going on right now. You know, this could be a divorce, you know, and it could still be in the process. It's like in the recent past, y'all decided to just say, okay, we're going to get a divorce, and y'all are still going through it. Chaos, destruction, sudden upheaval, trauma, unexpected change, disaster, loss, tragedy, revelations, confusion, pain, divorce, abuse, violence, bankruptcy, and natural disasters. Okay. In my lap, I have, what is that? 9 of Wands reverse. Refusing to compromise, give in, stubborn, rigid, obstinate, last one standing. You could be dealing with someone, or that could be you in your current energy. You could have someone refusing to compromise. Okay. Overindulgence, gossip, bitchiness, lack of social life. Man, this could be describing this 10 of Pentacles, this family. Okay. Releasing pain, overcoming depression. But here it's like, oh, okay. You got 3 of Swords on the side plus 7 of Swords on the side. So this does talk about loss. It's like someone's trying to prevent this from happening, prevent this loss. They don't want to get their heart broken, so they're not telling the truth about some kind of deceit, about some kind of betrayal. Someone's holding out on you. Someone's holding out the truth. That's what's happening here. Could be this Emperor who's a challenge, you know. Someone is lying about this third party, and it's just causing them They are not telling the truth about it. They're being stubborn. They're not telling you the truth about it because they know there's going to be an ending, a painful, permanent ending when they tell you about this relationship, this third party. Okay. Great. So you got somebody freaking cheating on you and not telling you about it. That's so selfish. That's so selfish. Just be honest. Just say, hey, I'm having an affair, you know, I don't want to be with you anymore. That's a real man or a real woman will tell you the truth, you know. They won't lie. They're not petty like that. They're not like a little kid. A little spoiled brat, you know, not wanting to get in trouble. Oh, I can't stand those people. They need to grow up, man. I can't be around that energy. It causes me too much stress. Those type of people. Ooh, the cheater types. All right. Yeah, it's exhausting being around people who cheat. Cheaters they're a different breed. They're a different breed, man. Alright, this Emperor. Yeah, he's not in reverse. He was in the upright, you know. Oh my gosh, this Emperor could be... I don't know. But this Emperor could be telling you the truth or wanting to tell you the truth, okay? Who is this Emperor for the collective? The Hangman. You know, I looked at the Hangman thinking, well, it could be. Okay, so it could be a Pisces energy, okay? So this person who's cheating on you, they feel threatened by a Pisces energy. They feel threatened by you letting go. Could be. Or maybe it's a challenge for you to let go of this Emperor. Okay? If you don't let go, God's going to make you. Okay? He's saying, doop-to-doo, here's the blowing the horn. I'm bringing you a new love offer, honey. It's judgment. Yeah, there's going to be some conflict. Of course. Yes. But you know what? Here you go. Messages coming in quick. New love offer. Hello. Huh. That's interesting. So it could be the Emperor is a challenge. It could be the Emperor is this Pisces energy. They may have a strong fire in their chart. That could just, you know, it could be anybody really. But this person could be challenged by that person because that person is the person who wants to bring you this love offer, this person you dreamed of. Okay. Knave of Wands. Can we clarify that for the collective, please? Whoa. Yeah. They're wanting to come in. They're wanting to travel to you. They're wanting to tell you, oh my gosh, and yes, you have dreamed about this person. Okay? You have dreamed about them. You might have had several dreams coming in about them. That's funny. Maybe they're dreaming about you. Yeah, there's the moon. Cancer, Pisces, you know, strong Pisces here. Yeah, see, there's something shady going on in the background. Look, King of Pentacles. Third party could be at work, okay? 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, it's... Oh, yeah, it could be that. Could be the person you're married to, this King of Pentacles. 10 of Cups. I mean, 10 of Pentacles, and then you got 3 of Pentacles. Someone It's like they had a work wife or a work partner, you know, and it was not good. It was a third party, and it's all behind the scenes, but you know about it. You've known about it, you dreamed about it. King of Cups. Yeah. This poor King of Cups. So this could be this Knave of Wands, someone who's very passionate about you, wanting to bring you a message. You could have dreamed about this, okay? You could have had several dreams about this. They want to bring you a message, but they know it's going to cause some kind of conflict, some kind of fighting, okay? Man, they need to get over that. Put on your big boy underwear and do your business, man. Just take this love offer to this person, okay? That's what I want to tell y'all. Oh, because it's like over and over and over again. Same story. Someone wanting to bring someone the truth and a love offer, you know? But they know it's going to cause a tower moment. You know this. You've seen it very clearly. What's going to be going on? Yeah, judgment. Ace of Swords, Ten of Swords, Ten of Cups, and the Tower. Ace of Cups. I mean, Ace of Swords, Ten of Swords, Ten of Cups, the Tower. Yeah. Two paths, okay. Ten of Pentacles on the bottom. Ace of Wands reverse. And here's another reversal in my shoe. Queen of Cups reverse. This could be who was betraying you. This Queen of Cups reverse. Or that could have been you. My gosh. You're going through it. Yeah, you were... That's Nine of Swords. It's like something keeping you up awake at night. You feel like this was like a wasted... Yeah, because you thought it was wish fulfillment. You thought it wasn't... You thought it was everything you dreamed of, you know? But it ends up being a Ten of Swords, you know? You see the truth. You see the clarity. You feel like it... You just... It's making you sick. Making you feel like you wasted that many years of your life, you know? So yeah, you're not... You could be very emotional right now. Very insecure. You don't trust a lot of people. You lack in direction, you know, because you've been put through the freaking ringer. Yeah, and you could have lack of money, poor financial control, lack of opportunities or lost opportunities. Yeah, it's like this marriage was just not good. But then you started planning. You thought, okay, if this is not going to work, then I'm going to make a plan, you know? And so you started making a plan in the recent past. Could have shaken things up with Tower. You saying, okay, you know, you're kicking me out. Let's go do this. Let's get the divorce, you know. Yeah, there's definitely been a third party somewhere. Excuse me. Two of Cups. Alright, King of Coins in reverse. In the world. King of Cups. King of Coins reverse in the world. So I thought someone who's very manipulative. Yeah, someone you were married to, more than likely. Or you could still be married to this person. Like I said, y'all are just, where'd that card go? Y'all are just like going through the divorce, you know, it hadn't fully, it's not over, you know what I mean? It's still in the process. I do not know where that card went. I will probably find it later. But I could have sworn one fell. Hold on, let me really look. No, I don't see it anywhere, guys. Okay. Okay. So yeah, you got the Devil in reverse. And you have the Fool reverse. So they don't want you taking this. They don't want things ending. They don't want you taking this. They don't want you going off on a new journey, you know, having freedom, having a new beginning. They don't want this, and so they are literally trying to wreck it for you, trying to make it to where this does not happen, you know. They're being very manipulative, very controlling. They're trying to prevent you going off on your own, starting something new, okay? Ain't happening, Captain. Maybe they don't want you going off and getting married again. Yeah, because they're regretting how they treated you. They're regretting their overabundance. Their, you know, their decisions. Alright, who's this Hanged Man? He keeps coming out. Hanged Man. Someone's letting go of this devil, this person, this king of, they're letting go. The Hanged Man and the devil. Page of Cups. That is more Pisces energy. Look at these. They came out in reverse. I was reading them. This talks about vulnerability, self-doubt, weakness, low self-esteem, lack of confidence, feeling inadequate. You're letting go of this devil, which now we find out who the devil is this King of Pentacles reverse. You know, someone very controlling, very manipulative. We also know the Emperor could be this hangman, right? But in this situation, you got Page of Cups and Page of Pentacles and Page of Swords. Holy cow. And Page of Wands. Guys, this is something brand spanking new. Oh wait, what is that in the middle? Fear, anxiety, stress. Make sure you rest, okay? Knight of Wands. Okay. But yeah, so like you're releasing this devil energy, right? This devil energy we know is somehow connected to this King of Coins reverse. You know, more likely that is the devil energy, okay? Which could be who you're in a current partnership with. We got the Lovers card, okay? Could be Gemini energy. But they're feeling regretful. I feel like they're feeling regretful. They're not, you know, it's like they're feeling inadequate because they were not able to keep you. You know, it's like, and yeah, they may be feeling left out in the cold, you know. That one, I put it in reverse because I picked it up that way, but, you know, in this situation, it feels like someone's feeling really regretful. They're feeling like they're left out in the cold. They're not feeling real confident, you know. This could be the person that you're with, you know, that you're letting go of. When you let them go, it's like it's going to make them feel like really bad. You know, they're not going to have any more confidence. They're going to feel real regretful. They're going to feel left out in the cold, you know. 9 of Wands. That's how the collective's feeling. 9 of Wands. Whoa. The Chariot. Doo-doo-doo. Oh my gosh, and the Star. Yeah, you are moving on to calmer waters, man. God's healing. God's healing the situation. He's helping you heal quickly so that you can move on to calmer waters and go after wish fulfillment, emotional fulfillment. Hierophant. Oh, 9 of Wands. You're up in your head. Oh man, you're all up in your head about this. Could be your marriage, could be a divorce, you know. I mean, I say that because of the other cards that are in this reading, but feeling all up in your head because, you know, you could be very traditional. And so, like, you know, you only believe in divorce if there's, like, adultery, right? But you need to stop thinking like that, you know what I mean? I can't remember that lady's name, but on my playlist here on YouTube, oh my guys, thank y'all so much for subscribing to my channel. I didn't say that at the beginning. I'm so sorry. Thank y'all for subscribing. I think we're up to like 110 now. Yay. Thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Thank you for your likes, your comments, for sharing my content. Thank you for the thumbs up. If you're enjoying this reading, give me a thumbs up, please. Thank you. If you're new here, hello. Feel free to subscribe to Purple Phoenix Intuitive Tarot and click that little notification bell while you're there, okay? So you get notified every time I put out a new reading. But yeah, to me, guys, this feels like you could just be all up in your head because you're so traditional about things. And like, unless you have evidence, you don't want to, it's really hard for you to make this decision to go through with this divorce or whatever's going on. Feels like it's something to do with marriage, okay? I really feel like that. Or a relationship of some sort. But it's like, I don't know, you're all up in your head about your traditions, your values, you know, and like, it could be, you know, you can't close out this cycle because you're very traditional. Death, hello. That's someone in your environment. They're feeling this ending. Someone's feeling the ending. Who's this Death? That's Scorpio card. The Death card. So for the collective, this Death. Listen, clarify the Death. Justice. It's justified. Okay. Yeah, Queen of Swords. Hello, Libra. All right, we have Wheel of Fortune sideways. We have the World and the Hermit. Hello, same ones we have over here. Okay? Same, look at this, same freaking cards. Except the Hermit is in the upright. And here, this King of Pentacles is in the reverse. But same energy, man. Virgo and the World, okay? So this Virgo knows, yeah, this King of Pentacles, he knows. That's why he's trying to prevent you from going on a brand new adventure. He knows this is ending, you know? He knows. He's the one who's been juggling, you know? Yeah, he knows that this marriage is over. That's what it is. There's an ending to this marriage. He knows that he's going to now be getting bad karma. You know, he's going to be getting bad karma. The wheel in the sky is going to be turning. Yeah, so he's trying to balance everything out. He's like, oh crap, I'm fixing to get bad karma. You know, when this marriage ends, I'm getting bad karma because I was not nice to this person. You know, they're controlling and manipulative, and they know it. I mean, they have to know it. People who do that kind of stuff, they have to know what they're doing. You know, I mean, surely. Yeah, you're getting justice. You could be this Queen of Swords energy. You're getting justice, baby. You sure are. 7 of Coins. That's patience. Alright, for the collective, 7 coins for their hopes and fears. Wow. 7 of coins turned into a lot. Emperor. There's the Emperor there too. Okay. Judgment on the side, the Sun on the side, Knight of Swords in the upright. Justice, there it is. Yeah, I don't understand, but to me it's like, I mean, because you got a lot of majors here. You got the Judgment, the Sun, Justice, and the Star. Okay, King of Swords and Knight of Swords are the only 2 that aren't. So you could have someone coming in very quickly. The Knight of Swords, very, very quickly. Big changes, opportunities. Their season of day, they are a truth teller. You know, they who know the truth. You know, the King of Swords. But it's like they're bringing you this truth. You know it, and it's gonna give you hope. It's gonna give you, you know, someone doesn't want judgment. You know. They don't want judgment. They don't want everything to be seen, you know. But it doesn't matter. Karmic justice is here, man. Hopes and fears, heck yeah. Emperor. I didn't know whether or not to take that King of Swords in reverse with the upright because I found it on the floor, but I took it in the upright. But it could be, you know, it could be if I do take him in the reverse, it's like you're getting the truth, clarity, you know? You're gaining truth and clarity about this situation. You're healing. And then you have someone else who doesn't want judgment. They don't want things to be seen clearly, you know? This King of Swords reverse, that would make a lot of sense. That King of Pentacles reverse could have, the Hermit reverse could have, Hermit could have air in their chart. Libra is on that card. Yeah, it's like they do not want justice to come. They're scared. Maybe they're trying to delay the news from coming to you. The truth. Temperance, High Priestess, and the Fool for the collective. Temperance, High Priestess, and the Fool. Yeah, they're trying to delay some news, but it's coming anyway. New job. Nice. Moving on to calmer waters. Yeah, the truth. Excuse me. My belly. Yeah. As you're going through this transition, you're like going like on a new adventure, a new journey of some sort. Fix that candle. Oh, I lost my pee. Make sure that you get rest, you know? Make sure that you get rest as you're moving on to calmer waters, okay? You know. Yeah, you're rejoining the world. You're coming out of isolation. Yeah. You're definitely trying to like poke your head out and get back out there into the world. You know, you're going to be able to do it because you're ever so curious, you know, and you're creative. You're full of ideas, possibilities. You could be pregnant. If you are, congratulations. Excuse me. Oh, look, have patience. You got reciprocated love coming. Page of Cups, that could be someone bringing you a new love offer. This could be you and Queen of Wands energy. Alrighty. You know, let's do some tea cards. I haven't done those in a while. Let's get out the tea. I've already shuffled them like a zillion times, but you know, when I put them up, I shuffle. But I'm just going to shuffle this little section right here. Use it for the collective, for their current energy. They got a lot going on there. They have someone who's not wanting this truth to come out about this lying, cheating, stealing. Can you clarify that for us today, please? Current energy. You got owl. Good advice from a wise person. Affairs with your family. That's what I'm saying. It could be, guys. I'm telling you, it felt like that. There could be an affair going on in your own damn family. It could be with your, it could be your spouse or your partner and your sibling, your cousin, your aunt or uncle, you know. Good advice from a wise person. Okay. Bear, danger, especially in money matters. Okay, that's current energy. So y'all be careful. You got recognition, reward for merit. Okay. And we have horseshoe, good luck. You're going to have good luck. You're going to find out the truth, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Alright, thank you, dear Father. Who is this Emperor Hangman? That's a challenge. Great happiness. So it could be a friend. Because we have harp, great happiness, okay? We have dogs getting together with friends. I love those dog cards. They're so darn cute. And we have claw, be careful. Do not take risks, okay? So don't take any risks with this person. Do something risky. It says be careful, do not take any risks. It says doing something risky, taking a chance, Tiger. Okay, but, you know, be careful not to get too risky, okay? Alright, who's this Knave of Wands? With the King of Cups. Knave of Wands, King of Cups. A horse. Oh yeah, you know, you could have a bear, owl. Here's some animals. Dogs, those could be significant for you. We have a horse here, you know. Bear could be Native American astrology. I think they have a bear, but as far as Chinese, they do have a horse. Okay, I do know that. Okay, so for this Knave of Wands and this King of Cups, you got family sorrow. So deep down, you're aware of some kind of family sorrow. Yeah, because this could be going on in the family. This lying, cheating, this stealing, whatever. Do not be tempted to lower your standards, okay? Keep your head held high. Okay, we got time to go out and have fun. Maybe with this Knave of Wands, King of Cups person. You got a horse, a short journey. They could live at a distance from you. And then you have scales, keep your life in balance. They could have Libra in their chart. I don't know. Okay. Thank you. For recent past, we got Ace of Swords, 10 Swords, 10 of Cups, and the Tower. Got Pig and Beetle. Some more animal top. And Tiger again. We got Hat. You will be playing a different role. So maybe in the recent past you were playing a different role. Beware of greed in the recent past. Good fortune. You had good fortune. Maybe you thought you did. You know. Celebration, fun, enjoyment. Teardrops, great personal sorrow. Yeah. I feel like y'all probably cried a lot of tears in the recent past. And yeah, you were wearing a different hat, you know. You were probably treated a lot different too. I don't know why I picked that one up. But okay. Let's go ahead and shuffle it. Cut it. Alright. We have King of Coins in the reverse in the world, along with the Fool and the Devil in the reverse. Can you clarify that, please? Boy, howdy. Okay. You got Ram on the bottom, so you could be dealing with an Aries, stubborn, aggressive person. Okay. Mice, discord among friends or family. Absolutely. Okay. Definitely could be a family affair, man. You're stepping into a new experience, though, okay? Increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. Yeah, when you close out the cycle to this person, you disconnect from that bad karma, from their karma. You know what I mean? You need to defend yourself from this person, okay? They're toxic. Bearing them to you. Fair woman, dealings your relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. That could be who this family member is that they're having an affair with. Get back to the basics. In need of help, assistance, and guidance. That could be you during this time. Indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. Yeah, I feel like that's this person. They were indecisive. You know, they made the choice to have an affair. I mean, you know, they didn't really think about that. Seek out information that will help you. Ooh, be a private eye, man, or get a private eye. Absolutely. Disappointment in a friend or lover. Again, disappointment. Yeah. Okay. For the near future, we got the Hermit. We got the Hangman and the Devil. Let's clarify that, please. Ooh, we got the Moon. Changes in your life. Yeah, the Hangman. The Moon. That's Pisces energy. Also, Cancer energy. Moon. I thought one. Oh, yeah, there it is. My cats. Oh, my gosh. They're driving me crazy. I have a male and a female. The female gave birth to 2 kittens last night. And the male is just nuts. He's wanting to get in there. It's like, nope, you're not getting in there. When she got out of our room, because we had her in our room last night with the kittens, and she got out and she attacked the male. I mean, attacked him. We were like, no, we're not going to have that happen. We don't want him getting hurt, you know. Oh, wow. In the near future, changes in your life. Okay, the Moon. We saw that under the deck, right? Look, A sincere wish will be granted. You have wind chimes, peace and harmony. Absolutely. You got triumph over troubles and obstacles. Guys, this is looking great. A goal-oriented person. Hell yeah. It's always nice to meet a fellow goal-oriented person. Solid foundation and success with effort. Man, this is looking solid, dude. Whatever y'all got going on in the near future, possibly with this hanged man person, it's looking good. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. Wow. I'm going to put these right down here. Torch, spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. Yeah, you got the High Priestess for the outcome. Clouds, temporary problems. There's that moon again. Something's hidden. I really feel like there's something hidden. Dragon, beware of self-delusion. Ooh, you could be a dragon. Someone could be a dragon in Chinese astrology. Stork, news of a birth or business opportunity. Wow, in the near future. Yeah, we saw Empress. Skull, hidden secrets can harm you. Don't have secrets, guys. Just be upfront and honest about everything, you know. That's the best way to live life, because then you don't have to worry. There's nothing that you haven't already said yourself, you know what I mean? If you don't have any secrets. Alright. Hierophant, Nine of Wands. That's how someone's feeling. Could be a Taurus energy. Feeling like a battle-wounded soldier. Oh God, it's the law. Someone is feeling, oh my gosh, battle-wounded soldier. But there's something going on with the law. News is on the way. News is on the way, guys, okay? Something to do with the law, okay? News is on the way. Yay. Okay, I think that's it. We got heels, obstacles to overcome. We got older woman, dealings or relationship with an older woman. There's the heels. And then we have pale. Time to get out of a situation. Yeah, I'd say so. Time to get out of a situation. I don't know if y'all can hear my cats. Okay. We got death. We got the Hermit again with the World. We got that energy, that Virgo energy. That could be the one that's juggling people. 2 or more people. Possibly in your family. Or in their family. Ew. Ew. That's cruddy. Fox. Sorry, but that's, you know, weird. Incest is weird. Just saying. That's my own personal opinion. Okay. Spiritual guidance, protection from harm. So you are protected from this person, okay? Know that. So let's put that right on the front. Take care. Enemies are working against you. Yeah. Something important, such as a new job or a raise. I feel like that's definitely you. There's a misunderstanding. Pay attention to your work, for sure. Heartache over what you no longer have. This could be a closure. They could have heartache over not having you anymore. There's going to be some kind of excitement, okay? Money will be coming to you, okay? bread, period of prosperity and abundance. Money path, a path with money waiting for you to find it. Gosh, how many? There's like 3 cards about money. You should accept valid criticism. You got candle, you will be shown the way. Honor and respect will come to you, okay? A wish is granted. A dark woman, dealing in a relationship with a woman with dark complexion or hair. Okay. Shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. Hopes and fears. What was that card? Seven of coins. Yeah. Have patience, man. Your wishes are coming true. Your wishes are being granted, that's for sure. Hopes and fears. Ooh, your psychic ability. I told y'all it's going to be on point. You got High Priestess in the outcome, you know what I mean? Dog barking, advice from a friend. That's what you're hoping for, maybe? You want someone to help you out here. You're indecisive. Victory in some endeavor. Hell yeah. With maybe a fair man, dealing your relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. Okay. You got Beau. You are highly thought of. Nice. And you got freaking I. Psychic ability. Trust your intuition, people. Okay. For the outcome, we got Temperance, High Priestess, and Fool. Yay. Let's verify that for the collective. Whoa. Hello. Oh my gosh, y'all are not going to believe this. Broken wishbone, a wish will not be granted. Yeah, for someone. But not y'all. Okay. Okay, these flipped over here to the near future. Someone will gossip all about all your secrets. So like I was saying, don't have secrets, okay guys? And Fox, shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. God. Look at this. Romance, celebration, party. That's your outcome. Happiness. That's your outcome. Ant. Work, achievement, business. That's your outcome, man. Archway. New opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. That's your potential outcome. But then you got unsuccessful plans. I figure that someone, whoever this is, that's wanting to harm you and gossip about you and all that. But look at this, what landed on my knee. Handshake. And meeting with a stranger could be important. Guys, pay attention. I'm going to pull a card on this, but pay attention, okay? Like I said, I have been picking up on this energy of this handshake. Excuse me. Hold on, let me find it. I've been picking up on this energy since October 6th, okay? Since I drew this. Handshake, okay? I drew it October 6th. Full moon this year is October 6th, okay? There's something to do with October 6th, guys. I'm telling you. And the full harvest moon, and you got harvest. You know, you got 8 of Pentacles somewhere. Or maybe it was just under the deck. But handshake, hello, that's in the potential outcome. You know, I'm gonna get a month card for that. When is this handshake gonna be taking place? Meeting with a stranger could be important. I'm telling you guys, something is going on there. Oh, August. We're going to keep that. Could be happening in August. Maybe the August full moon. That's August 7th. I do believe. We're still going to see though. When is this handshake going to take place for the collective? Okay. Maybe it is August. One more time. October, y'all are not going to believe this. That's crazy. October came out. Holy moly. Something to do with April, too. Okay, maybe something to do with April. I don't know what that would have to do with anything. But, yeah, the August full moon. There could be something going on the August full moon, which is August 7th. And then October 6th. I'm telling y'all. There's something going on there. Those are so significant. I don't know where I should put them. I'm just going to put them right there. Oh my gosh. 1 hour, 26 minutes. Let's roll through these dice. Okay, guys? I'm sorry. I've got y'all a lot of cards today, so I guess I'm not sorry. Maybe y'all like this kind of reading. I don't know. Where you get lost in the layers. The story just keeps unfolding. Alright, for the collective, for this message today, can you clarify? These are going to be loud, by the way. Can you clarify this message for them with some names, words, and initials? Please and thank you. Okay. Let's see. Shit. Oh, I see sing. Someone could like to sing. Singing is good for your throat chakra. It's good for your lungs. It's good to lift your spirits, you know, if you're singing something happy. Or just singing a tune that you really enjoy, you know. God, my throat is so tickly today. So sing a tune, guys, okay? Y'all need to be singing. Even if you don't think you sound good. I sing, and I suck at singing, guys. I'm not good at singing. But, you know, I love to do it, and so I do it. Someone could be a dork. Someone could be dorky. Okay? It's good to find fellow dorks, okay? If you are a little dorky, go out there and try to find like-minded people, you know, who they're just like you. They're a little dorky. Oh, we have a Z. I'm trying to find names, but that's hard. Oh, here's a name. I know this is some people's last name. Ham. That could be someone's last name. There's PB, like peanut butter. Or BP, like British Petroleum, the company, the oil field company, BP. Or peanut butter. Oh my gosh, we have Peanut. Look. That's our dog's name, Peanut. This is how I spell it too. Peanut. You could have a dog named Peanut. I don't know. We have no vowels. I'm gonna roll. Roll them again. Oops, that turned into a P. Okay. We have post. You know what? That could be a last name. Jost. I think that's a last name. Jost. Okay. Hey, RJ. Those are like, those can be initials. Okay. Or junior. You could be a junior. Okay. And we also have PG or GP. Okay. Let's see about signs, symbols, and synchronicities for y'all. To clarify this message today, can we get some signs, symbols, and synchronicities, please? Oh, energy vampire. Someone very controlling. The law could be involved, or someone could be very controlling. You got the energy vampire, okay? Or you could just like vampires. You could work for the law, like you could be a police officer, I don't know. You could like bananas, or like it said, blonde, fair, you know, blonde-haired person could be involved in this situation. There's a fair woman there too. So you could have blonde hair, or someone involved in this situation could have blonde hair. You could like playing basketball, or someone wants to score with you, okay? Don't know. You'd have a lot of cords to cut, okay? Or you like French fries. Someone could be very vain, or they could just, you know, enjoy putting on makeup and doing that kind of stuff. Someone could be very witchy, bitchy, don't know. They could just like Harry Potter, but I'm putting it there with the vampire, okay? You could need to, you might have to defend yourself. You could be into kickboxing, boxing, MMA. I don't know if they use gloves. I don't know. Oh. Something could be moving towards you very, very quickly, okay? Like, see? Hear me out. The cats are in that room. We cannot open that door. She will attack Neo. She did it earlier today, okay? So you can't open that door where she's at unless you put Neo up, like in, you can bring him in here. He can hang out in here, but you cannot open my door until you have her put back up. I don't know. Probably to protect the baby kittens. Yeah, just bring Neo in here. Sorry guys, that's my daughter. She's wanting to go see the baby kittens, so. But yeah, y'all could have an energy vampire, very controlling, might be into dark, evil, you know, malicious type of spell work and stuff. You know, they want to harm people. I don't know. Protect your energy though, guys, from that person. Alright, let's get you all some let's get you all some signs, symbols, signs, planets, and numbers. Oh, mercy me. These are going to be loud. for the collective, signs, planets, and numbers that can help them clarify this message today, please, and thank you. Let's separate the numbers. We've got 3, 4, 5, 1. Oh, 111. You could be manifesting. You got 11 and you got 12. Okay. You have the sun twice. That's Leo energy. Something could be happening now during Leo season. I mean, what is today? Leo season begins on July 23rd. So something could be going on during Leo season, okay? You also got 2 Venus. So Taurus, Libra energy, Empress energy. You got the moon, and you got Pisces. And we saw, High Priestess, and we saw the Hangman several times. So strong Pisces energy here. You got Scorpio twice. You got Virgo. You got Aquarius. Got Taurus. And I do believe that Pluto, no. I think that's Uranus. That is not Uranus. That's Pluto. Yeah, that's the other symbol for Pluto. So this strong Scorpio energy here. Okay. Alright, so that was your reading, guys. Let me go through the numbers real quick. You'd have December 11th, December 5th, December 4th, December 3rd, December 1st birthdays. You could have November 12th, November 5th, November 4th, November 3rd, November 1st birthdays. You'd have May 11th, May 12th, May 4th, May 3rd, May 1st. Your birthday could be April 5th, April 11th, April 12th, April 3rd, April 1st, March 1st, March 4th, March 5th, March 11th, March 12th, or January 3rd, January 4th, January 5th, January 11th, January 12th, okay? Yeah, this is your reading. Strong Scorpio energy, strong Pisces energy, strong Leo here, and Empress energy, which would be Taurus, Virgo. Why did I say that? Taurus, Libra. Oh, I hope this helps y'all today. If it did, hey, give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. And feel free to subscribe to my channel, Purple Phoenix Intuitive Tarot. Check it out. I have a lot of videos for you to look through. I have some playlists that you might enjoy, okay? God bless y'all. I hope y'all have a great day.